Thick in my city's halls, a buzzing pulse behind the wall. Screens flickered static on every floor. Keypads blinked like they weren't sure. Someone whispered something's wrong, but they said that all day long. Then doors side open with a hiss, a breath of hell behind the mist. A scientist ran without his face, blood smeared white like fingered grace. He screamed, the shadows know my name. Before the dark reclaimed the flame, lights dimmed down to bruised red tones. Sirens coughed in broken moans. A voice crawled out the comms half dead. Don't trust the dark, it lies, it said. When Mars forgot the light, fear taught itself to speak. When Mars forgot the light, even courage felt too weak. Steps echo sharp through empty bays. Every sound bent some other way. Whispers crawled along the steel, far too close to feel unreal. I raised my weapon toward the gloom. Every corner felt like doom. A vent dripped thick with molten dread. Something growled above my head. Lamp doors open to twisted life. Bodies welded into strife. Eyes glowed orange behind cracked glass. Hands scraped slow along the path. So workers sobbed there in my mind. Hell won't leave a soul behind. He clawed his skull, fell to the floor. He never screamed again once more. A corpulent beast burst from the dark, belching flaming hateful arc. Demons moved in pulsing waves, dragging bodies into caves. The floor shook under cyber weight. Hell's machines awake too late. The UAC's forbidden pride became the horror they denied. When Mars forgot the light, the truth began to rot. When Mars forgot the light, sanity was all we lost. Found survivors hiding deep, eyes wide open, drained of sleep. They whispered prayers they'd never said, holding hope by threads long dead. One asked me, are we saved? I stared into the dark unbrave. Not yet, I said, but hold your breath, because this path walks close to death. I trekked through morgues where bodies stirred, through labs where hell rewrote each word. A voice like rust sang in my ear. Turned back, mortal, nothing here but rage lit fire in my core. A spark I'd felt on Mars before. If hell claimed Earth in violent stride, then Mars would burn itself inside. A lone marine dragged chains and fear, said don't go further, not in here. His armor peeled, his voice half ash. He fell before the demons crash. I ripped it down with steel and grit. Hell didn't laugh, not one bit. My will burned hotter than its flame. No demon left would speak my name. The Delta Labs tore open wide. Argent pulses burning bright inside. Reality bent like shattered glass. Time convulsed in molten mass. A portal roared with cosmic spite, painted the world in blood red light. I charged the gate without a word, every thought a vengeful chord. When Mars And as the dust fell soft and deep, hell whispered low, we never sleep. But I stared back with armor cracked, with blood-soaked steel and purpose stacked. Try again, I said to the void, you won't like what I destroyed. When Mars forgot the light, a slayer woke inside the pain. Yeah. When Mars forgot the light, hell learned fear again.